Welcome to another edition of Game It or Hate It. We're doing a new scary game called Closure. We're really excited about it. It's a very different game. Eric, can you please elaborate on
It's a puzzle game. In kind of the popularity that is kind of 2012 and 2011, puzzle games are really huge right now, and this is one that uses the environment to kind of manipulate a path of safety for you as you navigate your way through these challenging levels. I have not played it, so this is completely brand new to me, which is how you really should do this game.
I agree.
New experience, something fresh. That's what I want.
First thing I noticed about this game is gothic art style. It's all black and white, just really sketchy.
You die.
Yes.
No, because in this game, the cool thing about this game is that the light just doesn't hide stuff. When there's light not shining on it, the stuff's not actually there. So the light actually creates the level. So if you don't have the light with you, there actually is no end of cliff. It just turns it straight off.
Yep.
Really cool.
The only things that exist are the things that are
Illuminated.
lit up. Yep.
Yep.
So you can see a lot of different puzzle opportunities to come out with this.
It's a neat
Exactly.
idea. It's a really cool idea.
It's a mindfuck.
I'm just trying to live right now.
Looks very creepy. Is that like in his face?
Yeah, it looks like Crumb. You remember from Ariel
Oh
Monster?
yeah, it almost looks like an animated cartoon. Like how realistic, or not realistic, but how animated the character is.
There you go. A lot of trial and error, but you know what? It's fun because it's learning the whole
This
time.
is fun.
It does have a little bit of Spelunkers in it because you
put it
die
on the
so
box.
often.
Yeah, but
Put it on the box.
unlike Spelunker, this you can actually tell what's going on and understand why you died, instead of it just seeming like it's random.
Yeah. Puzzle
Agreed.
complete.
Yeah.
Also, no one was ever as happy as Tony just was right then playing Spelunker.
Woo! I bet you know.
Like
how to do
everything,
this.
yeah. The way that the elevator works in this game with that light is fantastic. The way that works. These people were doing it
Nice.
right.
Ka-chow!
These people were doing it.
Good job,
doing it right. This is a Newgrounds game based on
Rapping
Flash
hard.
of the same name on the website Newgrounds. Full version of the game is being developed by PlayStation. It's a grand prize winner at the 2012 Indie Game Challenge. That's a pretty big
Grand prize.
grand prize.
It does have that feeling of Portal, like when you finish a puzzle that's like unique and you gotta really think about it. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, that feels good that I just did that. Especially, I could see it getting a lot harder along the.
What did you think about
No,
the game?
It's supposed to scale. It's supposed to scale difficulty, but like towards the end, when they introduced like the little lights that you could move
Right.
up and down, like there's a ton of puzzle possibilities with that, along with the boxes and the moving elevators of light. But is it worth gaming? What do you think, guys?
I'm on the fence. I mean, it's fun. I don't know if this game's for me.
I'm gonna go ahead and give it a hate it that it's not for me to unlock the full game.
Okay.
Like I gotta base this off of I haven't played a whole lot of the newer puzzle games, and based on the demo, I'm seeing a couple of concepts that are really neat, but I don't think that it's gonna be enough to sustain me for like a 3-4 hour experience. Not all at once, just total of keeping it fresh.
So Rob, you're giving it a hate it?
Yeah, I'm giving it a hate it. It's not that I thought it was terrible, but I didn't really see anything that made me want to go out and buy it.
I am going to have to go on the hate crowd too. I think this game came out like 10 years ago. I mean, whatever they do with the actual graphics could be here or there. It needs to be like Super Nintendo graphics, the same kind of game. I think this game would be maybe more acceptable. I don't know. Basically, what this is, a glorified Flash game that made it its way to consoles and demos, because I definitely believe this was definitely a PC game. You're telling you play with a keyboard and mouse. I think that'd be a much better fare for this. So I give this an overall hate. I think,
You're paying to play it on the console.
That's it.
but it's
Who
not
cares?
that epic of a game that needs to be on the console.
Give me more. Give me a multiplayer. If this game lets you make your own levels, then download them for free. Boom, worth $15. But it's not giving me enough to warrant that $15. It's
Agreed.
cool game, looks cool, plays cool, but give me more out of a console release.
Best left as a Flash game, not really worth your time on a
Agreed.
console.
I'm a big fan of puzzle games typically. I love puzzle games. Portal 2 is one of my all-time favorites. But I don't see this game doing a whole lot for me. Like, it could be really good. It might be worth a playthrough, but is it worth my money? Probably not.
It's a tough crowd.
I mean,
It's a tough crowd.
No.
the art style is very catching though. It catches your eye. It looks really cool. Very like Nightmare Before Christmas type style to it, at least in the color palette. But I'm gonna have to ultimately say hate it.
Yeah, go fucking tough crowd. That's what I'm saying. I think that a $15 price tag, which this game is, I enjoy a puzzle game. I think it's worth it. Just from what I saw in a short amount of time, a quick tutorial and kind of the introduction of the environment and really what it can do, and just in a really quick amount of time too. I mean, it jumped, right? I mean, from just kind of right into it.
It progressed well.
Yeah, it progressed well, and I would like to have a puzzle game and just kind of be constantly challenged by it. Closure does that. I say game it. It's worth $15.
All right.
Jeff, Rob, and Tony saying hate it. Eric giving the emphatic game it. Game it or hate it. Signing off. Check out the Twitter, Facebook, SoundCloud for the 4DT. Make sure to leave your comments. We will try to get to all of them. Thanks, guys. Noob. What a noob.
I will send you to the next dimension.